Welcome to Nixa Baseball, coming to you from Rogersville High School. You got your Nixa Eagles versus Rogersville Wildcats. Rogersville comes in with a record of 5-1, and your Nixa Eagles are currently 7-1 after a 2-1 trip to Rogers, Arkansas, against some very good competition. The field is absolutely beautiful. What do you think, Mr. McCoy?
I think it is beautiful. It looks nice.
Looks nice. It's what?
Beautiful weather.
Boy, remember last Friday?
Day right here.
How cold
I do remember last Friday. Had a long discussion with Burns about portable camera.
Yeah, I was telling the poor PA guy here has to sit here and listen to us ramble on, but I was telling him how cold and rainy it was last Friday, and it was miserable. This is awesome. And we're up here in the nice press box in the air condition, so it is absolutely perfect and about 75 degrees for us. Starting off for the Eagles, we got Wyatt Francis. Francis is playing center field, followed by Adam McKnight, who's in right, and Wyatt Mabe hitting in the 3-hole, playing third base.
Wyatt's in right.
What'd I say?
Center. You said the
Adams.
other way around.
Wyatt's in right, Adams in center field. Looks like we're going to have about a 4:33 pitch time. The first pitch is way outside for a ball. Weather's absolutely perfect. Maybe a little windy. Is it blowing out to the right? The flag
I think
pole.
it's going out left to right.
The flag's wrapped around the pole so many times it's kind of hard to tell. The 1-0 pitch is taken for a strike. It's going to run the count to 1-1. I've always thought this is a good-sized school. Like, you've got a little bit of rural area.
Absolutely. Well, I think this is Rogersville right now is kind of like what Nixa was when I went.
Yeah. They're good at everything.
They are good at everything.
Won a state title in boys basketball by 1 million. And the next pitch is going to be driven to right center, and that ball is going to get down and is going to be off the wall, and he's going to end up he slips and falls around first base, and he's going to have to go back to possibly the longest single in the history of high school baseball.
We're going to find out where that sniper is.
That ball was crushed. It hit halfway up the right center.
I thought I had a chance to go out. Yeah, it 2 or 3 feet from the top of the fence.
I'm not sure he'd have got past second, but there's a slight chance he could have got third. Ends up at first, so it's a little bit of a break for the Wildcats. It brings in Adam McKnight. It's off to a good start this season. And that pitch is going to be lined into left center, and that ball is going to go over the center fielder's head. It's going to short hop the wall. Francis is going to end up at third base with a stand-up double for Adam McKnight. It's going to be second and third with no outs for the Eagles. Yeah. That is a good start.
The acrobatics on first probably cost us a run right there, don't you think?
Cost Adam an RBI.
Yes, it did.
Of course, you never know what pitch you would have thrown with the guy at second.
That's a good point.
You know?
That's a good point.
But, yep. Brings in Wyatt Mabe now, followed by Cameron Miller. So we've seen, 4 pitches? Single and a double. And this field has always been known to give up the long ball. So the wind seems to blow out a bit every time we play here.
It used to be smaller when I was in high school, I want to say when they redid the field, they moved the fences back.
Well, you made every field seem small as far as you hit the ball.
That's a good point.
First pitch to Mabe is outside for a ball, and the 1-0 pitch is on the way. It's going to be swung on and grounded into left field for a base hit. That's going to score 1. Adams going to hold up at third base. That's going to put runners on now at first and third with 1 out. Eagles lead 1-0 with an RBI base hit from Wyatt Mabe. It was a good piece of hitting. Didn't do too much with it.
Yep, just took it where it was pitched.
That's where the turf is nice, too. That ball hit hard.
Yeah, right into the ground. Yeah.
It's like back in the 80s, Cardinals and Royals at AstroTurf.
That was more like they were playing on concrete, wasn't it?
It really was.
I think that ruined a lot of careers pretty early.
I would say so. It's going to bring in Cameron Miller, who's playing shortstop today.
We've got some speed here. I wonder if we're going to get him moving.
And the first pitch is going to be swung on, and it's going to be fouled out of play. Did you think it was going out of play?
I did, yeah.
From our angle, I could tell immediately it was, but it's going to be close. Yeah, we've got like a cow pasture all the way, well, I don't know, half of it.
Yep.
Right field. Yep. It's awesome. I see 1 cow, though. There's a lot of land in 1 cow. See it?
He's got rain of everything he wants.
Is it live?
Is it laying down?
Actually, I'm going to keep people posted whether that cow's alive or not. See it way up there?
Well, there's a bunch of cows right over there.
Oh, they're way over there.
Oh, yeah, that cow does not look good. Don't they go off by themselves when they get sick?
When they have calves.
Oh, when they have calves.
Hey, we may see a calf. Maybe we should turn the camera and get a live birth. No, that is true.
There'd be some explaining to do with some of our viewers, wouldn't it?
Kids, we need to talk. That is true. This is the time of year they have calves. Cameron Miller is down the count. No balls and 2 strikes. We'll keep you posted on that red cow. Next pitch is going to be taken outside for a ball. She could have one, a calf laying next to her, but you're right. She's a long ways away from the rest of them.
No, she moved her head there, didn't she?
Yep. We'll keep the people posted. If Stewart's dad was listening, I'm sure we'd get a picture of the cow. And the 1-2 pitch to Cameron is on the way, and it's taken just outside for a ball. That's a good eye. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. We'll see if May wants to do some running here at first. Coach used it. And
good pitch right here to do it. 2-2. Don't want to give in to him. He's got a pitch to waste.
And the 2-2 pitch is going to be swung on and missed. That's going to be the first out of the inning. Brings up the pitcher, Grady Oaf.
Now batting the pitcher, Grady Oaf.
He's been one of the hottest hitters on the team.
Mm-hmm. For sure, especially with runners in scoring position.
Swear with his speed. A ground ball, middle infield, obviously they could turn 2. More than likely, he's going to run it out and at least get an RBI. But the first pitch of Grady is going to be taken outside for a ball. A little surprised Maeve hasn't run yet.
I am too.
Be honest with you. And the 1-0 pitch, Maeve is running. Pitch is outside to throw down to second. He is going to be out, and now maybe that's why we weren't running.
That's why we weren't
running. That was
a
really good throw. He got a decent jump, and I don't think that pitch could have been thrown any better. That was right on the money. It's going to now be 2 outs with a runner at third. Update, Cow is laid totally out again. She does. We'll keep people posted. And the 2-0 pitch to Grady is going to be taken for a strike.
It's a good 2-1 pitch, or 2-0 pitch right there.
Thought the same thing.
Off speed.
And the 2-1 pitch to Grady will be taken outside. That was a really good throw by the catcher.
Yes, it was. Right on the money. Didn't have to move.
And the 2-1 pitch is going to be foul down the right field line. That's going to go out of play on top of the hitting cage and falls
runs
off.
It full.
Going to be 3-2. Adams still at third base now with 2 outs.
See if we can keep this 2-strike hitting going that we've been doing the last couple games.
And the 3-2 pitch is going to be swung on and missed. Rogersville gets out of a bit of a jam there. Eagles still at the top of the first. Take the 1-0 lead. All right, here we go to the bottom of the first. Here we go to the bottom of the first with Eagles leading 1-0. Up first for Rogersville's Jack Sutherland, followed by Cash Clark and Tegan Trent. And the first pitch from Grady. Taken outside for a ball.
I turned our mics down. I was told I was fat and breathing into the mic too hard.
My wife tells me all the time, her and my daughter say I breathe too loud. So I'm glad. Update, cow is up and she's walking. She's walking away from the herd. There she goes. Maybe she's got a calf over there. And the 2-0 pitch. It's going to be fouled straight back. Couldn't ask for a much better day.
I think Mr. Sutherland here, he was on that basketball championship team, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. I know there's several Sutherlands. I kind of get them confused. Next pitch is a ball. It's going to be 3 balls and 1 strike down to leadoff hitter for Rogersville. Let's just see if we can't make him put ball play here. 3-1 pitch. Going to be taken a little bit low for a leadoff walk.
Well, just wanted to set up that double play.
Yeah.
The center fielder, Cash.
I mean, honestly, this kid's name is Cash Clark. That is an athlete if I've ever heard one before. Seriously. He's got Major League Baseball written all over him. I don't even know if he can play, but. And the first pitch is going to be taken for a strike. It's good to get ahead here, see if we can't get a ground ball double play. So, did your wife tell you breathe heavy?
No.
Because my wife does. My daughter and them will just stare at me. I'll look over at them. They're just looking like, Dad, open your mouth. Guess when I close my mouth, I breathe too hard. Next pitch is swung on and missed. Emmett Gray, sophomore, is doing the catching today. Rowan Johnson's at first. I don't know how many times he played first this year.
Just once, I
Just
believe.
once.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit different lineup.
I think it's when Grady pitches, moves him over. Oh, might have seen him leaning there just a little bit.
You can see a lot up here. I
Yeah,
like
you can.
this
This is
view
really
we've got
good.
in the press box. The no ball, 2-strike pitch is on the way. It's going to be a curveball fouled out of play. Jack Sutherland first is getting a pretty healthy lead.
We got a first base coach over there from Nixa.
Mr. Keaton Tao, I coached him.
Yep, I actually coached him too.
When
I
was
think
a
he was an
freshman.
8th grader.
I was a freshman coach. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Oh.
The runner goes and stops and goes back to first. Emmett threw it down over Cameron's head, but Miller McCoy did a good job backing that one up. I don't know if he just thought he didn't get a good jump or if it was something that was set to see how he throws. It's going to make the count 1 and 2. And the 1-2 pitch is going to be swung on and missed for the first strikeout for Grady. What I remember about Keaton is it was kind of a running joke. He literally played all 9 positions, literally every position. His bag was full of about 5 different gloves and bats and his catcher's gear. And he just wanted to be in the lineup, which, we've talked about. I mean, who cares where you play?
He didn't care where he played. I would agree. Oh.
Throw back to first. So he's back safely. But you're right. He's getting a pretty good lead over there, and he's leaning a little bit. And the first pitch to the next batter is going to be swung foul out of play. It's Tegan Trent, the catcher, who's batting. The only loss is to you got a cow update?
He moved over to the fence.
She's way, way over there. I predict by the end of the night we're going to have a calf on the ground. Next pitch is taken high for a ball. Their only loss was to Licking, who's undefeated, and they are drilling people, by the way. Yeah, I hear they're really good. I mean, they're beating people like 22-5 and 17-0.
You know, in a small school like that, you get a good class that plays together their entire life. Oh, goodness.
Next pitch hits him in the head. Looks like he's going to be all right. He's knocked his helmet off. He's going back to get it. And he's going to run to first base. Coaches are kind of looking at him, and he's like, I'm
good.
fine.
Now batting the designated
That
hitter,
$50 piece of plastic took care of it.
No doubt. Did you see, C.B. Buckner,
I do not.
umpire, Major League Baseball?
Okay.
He had 5 pitches overturned tonight, new ABS, and he was so irritated. You got to see it. It's absolutely hilarious. He's terrible.
So how long, we were talking about this today, how long before umpires are obsolete?
I don't know about obsolete.
Well, they might be
standing
standing
have
back
him on
there,
the
but they're going to be like,
You got to have him on the bases.
ball.
But I agree. That's the next step. People are saying, why don't we just use it all the time, every pitch? They say it would slow it down just a little bit, but it can't be that much.
Well, I'm not a big fan of the pitch clock, but hey, it has sped up games quite a bit,
Yeah.
especially a college game. College games move.
There's one out now, and there's runner to first and second. Brings in Jackson Purse, the DH. No, you're right. It does. You get on the mound, and they're pitching.
I thought in Arizona our games moved faster since they were.
The 0-1 pitch is lined in left field for a base hit. They're going to hold the runners at third. We're going to end up with bases loaded now with 1 out. I think it was a Rosarina. It was a 3-2 pitch. They rung him up. He immediately challenged it. He knew it was wrong. He went on to first, took all of his gear off.
I saw that.
And I'm sure that irritates the umpire so much.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if he would have been wrong, you'd look like an idiot.
Yep.
You have to come back and put all your gear back on. But
did you ever hear an update on, what was it? Strike 3, guy was stealing.
Never
It
heard.
was 3-2.
Never heard. It's
Tag
very
him out.
interesting. Brings in Nate Aikens now with the base load of 1 out. Eagles lead her 1-0. First pitch is fouled off. I would have to think the guy would have to go back to first
Now, I did say that they.
because he stopped. Because he said it was ball 4 or strikeout or whatever it was. He stopped because of whatever it's called. I forget. I think they said it was ball 4 and they threw it down and tagged him out, but he stopped running. The 0-1 pitch is going to be taken high for a ball.
I saw that you have to immediately make the call. I saw one guy standing in the box, flipped his bat, and said, nope, you can't challenge anymore.
Yeah, Ryan Helsley used to pitch for the Cardinals yesterday. I think it was for the Orioles that happened. And the 1-1 pitch is going to be swung on and fouled out of play. Boy, I feel like the Eagles left a couple runs out there in that first. It was 1-0, first and third, no outs, and couldn't score anymore. But let's see if we can leave some runners on here and get a strikeout or a pop out or
Ground ball right here would be very nice.
6-4-3 would be nice. He is ahead in the count, 1 ball and 2 strike, and he comes set. And the pitch, it's going to be a curveball. It's going to be popped up. Miller McCoy's going after it. Right fielder's going to make the play, and he's going to tag, and we're going to have a play at the plate, and he is going to be safe.
2-2.
And the runners are going to move up to second and third. He wanted to throw that one down to second. It's one of those, throw it in center field, you're going to be really ticked.
Yep.
But that, my friends, is a positive at bat. Got an RBI and moved everybody up. It's going to be 1-1 now. Rogersville has second and third with 2 outs. Brings in Clayton Phillips, the third baseman. He's a good size kid. I don't know if he plays football for Coach Wells or not, but and the first pitch, it's going to be swung on and missed. It's interesting how he's a big kid. You see how much he slouches over when he's in his stance here. Watch him. He goes from about 6'3" to, look at that. Interesting. Isn't it funny how there's different ways to bat?
I figure he's got to straighten up before he hits.
One pitch is swung on and missed, and he does not get cheated on those first 2 swings.
See if we can finish him off here with 2.
He's a swinger. See if we can get some a little bit.
And it's got to be a wall right here. I wouldn't throw anything he can drive.
The 0-2 pitch is taken outside for a ball. It's one of those I'd like to see if he could hit a curveball here in the dirt.
Yep.
With the guy at third, kind of makes you worried about it getting by. But Emmett does a good job blocking the ball too. There's 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Grady comes set, and the pitch. Just a little bit low. It's hard where we're at to see how low or high it is. It's going to be 2-2 now. Rogersville still has second and third with 2 outs. Been runners all over the base in this first inning for both teams. The next pitch is going to be fly to left field.
It's
going to make our left fielder go back, and that's going to go over his head, and that ball is off the wall, and that's going to score 2 runs, and that's going to be a stand-up double for Clayton Phillips. That ball really got up in the air.
Yes, it did.
That's going to make it 3-1 Rogersville. Well, that ball, I mean, it was hit decent, but I'm sure that's not where Grady was trying to throw that 2-strike pitch. I think it got a little more of the plate than he wanted. Ended up just on the outer half. Let's go bring in Cole Evans now, the left fielder, with Rogersville leading 3-1, and a runner at second base. And the first pitch is going to be taken inside for a ball. Is that a baseball they're throwing off the wall behind us?
I believe so, yes.
The 1-0 pitch. He's going to be jammed. That's going to be a tough play for Mabe, and that ball is going to be booted. I would give that one an infield single. I don't think he'd have thrown him out anyway. He got jammed.
Yes,
something
he did.
Fierce. It's kind of a weird spin on it to Mabe, and even if he comes up with it, I don't think he throws him out. Makes it 1st and 3rd now with 2 outs. Bring in the pitcher, Roman Minke. We'll see if Rogersville wants to do some running with 2 on, 2 out. And we're going to have a chat by one of the coaches to the mound. No one warming up yet in the bullpen. Got some guys kind of moving around, but don't see one throwing yet.
It's like Hesh, Kerber.
Yeah, somebody else.
I think it's the catcher. I think it's,
Is it?
yeah. Well, no, it's not.
How'd you like to be a bullpen catcher in Major Leagues?
Be all right.
Wonder what that guy makes. Do you think he's on the roster, all of them?
Oh, I
Or
think
do you
so.
think some of them are just guys that travel with
I
them?
don't know. I don't know how that goes. Do they have guys at home that they show up for home games and then they bring?
That's a good question.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Can you imagine? Go down there and catch for the next
Well,
30
I'm sure
minutes.
they make more than the official score does because that was kind of ridiculous.
That was unbelievable. What did it say, $35 an hour?
something like that.
See, now that play right there, to me, now Major Leagues, that's probably an error. High school, to me, that's a hit.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think he would have thrown him out if he would have fielded it cleanly.
Yeah. It would have definitely been a bang-bang, and he would have made an off-balance throw, and who knows where it would have ended up. Maybe been best that he wasn't able to throw it. All right, here we go. Coach is back to the dugout. We've got 1st and 3rd here with 2 outs. Rogersville leads 3-1 here in the bottom of the 1st. And the first pitch is fouled out of play. This is Roman Minke, the pitcher. I'll tell you, both teams are after hacking.
Well, the official score did call it a hit.
I agree. Won't they just make us the official
I
scores?
think so.
If we don't agree, we just flip a coin. The 0-1 pitch. It's going to be taken in the dirt, and that ball's going to get past Emmett Gray, and that's going to be another run. That's going to make it 4-1. Going to move the runner up to second base as well. So Roger leads now 4-1. Still batting him at the bottom of the 1st. And the 1-1 pitch. It's going to be taken for a strike on the outer half. Run the count to 1 and 2. See if we can't get out of this inning and get back and get up to the plate. And Grady's set. The 1-2 pitch is on the way. And
a good
it
pitch.
is taken for a strike 3. Was a perfect pitch there. At the end of the 1st inning, Rogersville leads Nixa 4-1. go to the top of the second inning with Rogersville leading 4-1. Brings in Miller McCoy, the second baseman, followed by Rowan Johnson and Emmett Gray. It's got the makings of a high-scoring game. First pitch is taken for a ball. One, I think both lineups are pretty good. I'm not sure if either pitcher is going to strike out 15 or 16 guys. I think you're going to have a lot of balls in play. Next pitch is taken for a strike. And the 1-1 pitch is going to be taken outside for a ball. 2-1. Their football coach, Coach Wells, I worked with him closely every day for, I don't know how many years he was at Nixa, probably 7 or 8 years, maybe. Not sure.
Yeah, I was an assistant coach, freshman coach for him when he was at Kickapoo.
Yeah, he's awesome. Talked to him today on the phone, actually, for about 20 minutes. 2-ball, 2-strike pitch is on the way, and it's going to be swung on and missed. Looked like he tucked something off that, didn't it?
Yep.
Miller was out in front of that one. He told me today he guaranteed a football state title. I don't know. That's just what he said. So if you guys are listening, want to let him know that, that's fine. I don't mind to tell him, but he guaranteed me that. But no, he does a good job. Brings in first baseman Rowan Johnson now on deck's Emmett Gray. First time in this game, the leadoff hitter has been retired. Got media comm here too today. I bet
They're probably listening to our
I was going to
broadcast.
say, why don't they just use our broadcast? Because I'm sure they're really pressed.
Word is out.
1-0 pitch is skied a mile high. Shortstop has no clue. Right, left fielder finds it and he makes the catch. Shortstop it's the old dreaded 2 hands in the palms in the air. Like, I have no clue where that ball is. It went straight up. Left fielder makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. It's going to bring in Emmett Gray, the catcher. First pitch is taken outside. And the 1-0 pitch is going to be swung on and fly to the right fielder. The right fielder's under it and looking up at the sun, and he makes the catch. It's going to be 3 up and 3 down. Rogersville leads going to the bottom second, 4-1. Here we go to the bottom of the second with Rogersville leading 4-1, and the first pitch to Zach Watts is a called strike. And the next pitch is going to be fly to right field. Takes a few steps back. Boy, that ball drifted all the way to the track. I didn't think it was hit near that well. Ball is caught for an out. It's going to bring in the leadoff hitter, Jack Sutherland.
Now batting shortstop Jack Sutherland.
Our PA guy sure has a better voice than we do.
Yes, he does.
Maybe we should have him do this. Switch. I'm sure our millions of listeners
He would be very
appreciate
upset.
The first pitch is taken outside for a strike. Almost said taken outside for a ball. Tomorrow the Eagles host Webb City. I think Nix's only got 8 or 9 home games this year, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's 9 is what I
9.
remember.
Next pitch is fouled into the pasture. Yeah, is it 9?
I believe it's 9, yeah.
Weather's supposed to be about like it is today. I'd say Thursday's game at Republic is in question.
I believe so.
Talking rain, and we sure need it.
I know they talked a little bit today about moving it.
And the 0-2 pitch is going to be taken for a strike 3. It's going to be 2 outs, would you say?
I think there was some discussion moving it to Wednesday, but I don't know. I still think it's going to rain on Wednesday as well. We both have grass fields.
And the first pitch to the coolest name on the field, Cash Clark, is swung on and fouled out of play. Yeah, of course, there is a lot of turf fields. I'm sure we could find one of them to play on if they want to play on Thursday. And the 0-1 pitch is taken high. It still feels weird. Republic not technically in our conference. I mean, it's a non-conference game. It's still hard for people to understand because they're on the other side of the conference. It doesn't matter. I mean, it matters because it's a district game, but as far as conference goes. Next pitch is taken for a strike. It's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes now with 2 outs and nobody on. And the next pitch, it's going to be swung on. It's going to be hit pretty well to right field. That ball's got a chance, and it is gone. I'll tell you what, that pitch was on the outer half, and he did a great job of hitting. If he tries to pull that, he rolls it over to Cameron at short. He just went with it. The ball flies out of this place anyway, and the wind's blowing dead out to right, and that's going to be a 5-1 lead for Rogersville. He's a right-handed batter. It's not like it was a lefty and he pulled it.
Nope. He hit that ball very well. Stayed on it, drove through it, and got out of here in a hurry.
Yeah, Wyatt Francis took about, 2 to 3 steps and realized that ball. I mean, Wyatt is a lot deeper than Zane Stewart is in left field. That wind's just blowing. I mean, look at that flag. It's blowing straight out to right. Wyatt's trying to help some kids find that ball. They're out there looking for it. Next pitch is going to be taken high. It's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs, no one on. Rogersville leads this one 5-1 here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Coach is kind of looking down at the bullpen, but nobody's throwing yet. Next pitch going to be lined to center field right at Adam McKnight. Takes a few steps back. That's going to end the inning. After 2 innings, Rogersville leads Nixa 5-1. Leading off the top of the third inning, Rogersville leading 5-1 is the first baseman Rowan Johnson, followed by the catcher Emmett Gray and the left fielder Zane Stewart.
Well, this is Zane Stewart.
What'd I say?
Rowan.
I did?
Yep.
Man. Maybe I can't read either.
That's right. You started there.
This is
it's
Zane
right
Stewart.
there. Yeah.
Followed by Wyatt and then Adam. First pitch is a strike. Next one's taken in the dirt. I guess in the dirt. Only way you say taken in the turf.
Yeah, take it in the turf.
It's going to be 1-1. Our cow's, she's just kind of grazing around. It's going to happen. That's going to be lined to center field for a base hit by Zane. It's going to bring in Wyatt Francis. Had a base hit.
Good job turning the lineup over right there.
Had a base hit. Is the longest base hit in the history of high school baseball. Literally halfway up the wall. He rounded first and just slipped and fell and had to go back.
I wonder why they don't have any wind holes in that windscreen in center field. You think sooner or later that's going to blow that fence over.
I don't know.
It is good they put it up there, though, because it's hard to see with just brown grass behind it.
Yeah, it's just a cow pasture. And the first pitch to Wyatt is taken for a strike. Looked like a good off-speed pitch there. He and Adam, the first two or next two hitters here, both hit the ball extremely hard. And the 0-1 pitch to Wyatt Francis. And it's going to have to wait because they throw to first. Zane slides back in safe.
I said before, Zane can move a little bit.
0-1 pitch is going to be grounded.
That's going to be a
past the pitcher to the second baseman. He's going to throw to first. Well, that's a really good play.
That is a good play by the second
He just
baseman.
got him at first. Good call by the umpire. It was bang, bang, but
Yep.
he was out. Yeah, once it got past the pitcher, I thought that was going to be a hit.
Yep, I did too.
It's a chopper. Pitcher jumped for it, missed it just by a couple inches. Second baseman came in, fielded, and bang, bang, play first. Moves up Zane to second now with Adam McKnight up and just one out. And the pitcher is set, and the pitch is going to be a curveball for a strike. That ball he hit the other day, oh, I'm not. I mean, it goes well. It goes well past their locker room they have out there.
I believe it
that was
does.
an absolute bomb. I'd love to see where it would have landed out here. And the pitcher's set, and runner is going, and it's going to be taken for a ball. Throw to third is not in time. It's going to be a stolen base for Zane Stewart. The third baseman did a good job keeping that ball in front.
Yes,
that
he
ball
did.
short hopped him. Could have easily went down the line.
Adam did a good job of just standing still.
It's a batter's dream now. Pretty much everybody in the infield is back. The ground ball just about anywhere except third will get him in. Next pitch is taken outside for a ball. It's going to be 2-1. I mean, barring a line drive at somebody or a pop-up or strikeout, he's probably going to get an RBI. And the next pitch is going to be
Oof.
Oof.
It was a little bit out right there. Called strike, though.
It's going to run the count to 2-2 now with one out.
See what he can do with his off-speed pitch.
He's choked up here quite a bit. And the next pitch, going to be
That's a good
curveball,
pitch.
strike three. Caught him looking there. It's going to bring in Wyatt Mabe with 2 outs.
See if we can step up here with 2 outs. Maybe hits the ball hard on the ground quite a bit.
And the first pitch to Wyatt can be taken for a strike.
He's gotten a habit this inning to starting everybody off with an off-speed pitch. He's getting it over.
And the 0-1. Be fastball grounded to the second baseman. He gobbles that up, throws the first for the out. Eagles lead another runner on base. Going to the bottom of the third, Rogersville leads Nixa 5-1. Here we go to the bottom of the third with Rogersville leading 5-1. Brings in the DH Jackson Purse up first, followed by Nate Aikens and Clayton Phillips. And the first pitch is going to be lined into left field. Right, and that ball is going to get by us in left field. And that ball is going to go all the way to Wall, and he's going to end up at second base. Once again, we've talked about it. Those balls hit right at you. Sometimes are the hardest ones. He took a couple steps in. I think he knew he was in trouble. Got on him in a hurry. Just went past him for a leadoff double. That ball was hit hard.
It was hit hard. It had a little bit of tail to the third base side.
And the next first pitch is going to be taken just a little bit low.
Man. Again, we can't see the height where we're sitting.
This is Nate Aikens. Got a little movement in the bullpen now. And the next pitch is going to be taken for a strike. It's going to be 1 ball, 1 strikes here. You know, as a batter, this is where you got to have, productive outs.
Yep, something to the right side.
I mean, and there's a huge hole, where they've got Miller playing right now, as in Miller McCoy. He gets back in his position. Next pitch is going to be grounded. That's going to move the runner. Cam's going to have to come in and make a bang-bang play at first, and he does. It's a really good play by Cameron there to get the out.
Good stretch by Rowan as well.
Similar to us when we were batting, a little chopper. Second baseman came in and made a good play. Cameron really came in and made a really good play on that one to get the out. Brings in Clayton Phillips, who has the biggest hit of the day so far with the 2 RBI double in the first. He's now got a man at third with 1 out, and he is a free swinger. He saw 4 pitches and swung at 3 of them. And the infield is in for the Eagles, and the first pitch is going to be swung on and missed. He's not looking for a walk.
Nope, he is not. Where did his double go last time?
I think it was left center-ish. I think it short hopped the wall, didn't it?
I think it hit off the wall.
Did it? And next pitch is taken outside for a ball. Emmett Gray did a good job of corralling that one. That was a really good play by Cameron Miller. That could have easily been an infield single. And the 1-1 pitch, Grady comes set. Here it is. It's going to be swung on and missed. That's where I wanted to throw it right there.
Yep,
Emmett does a good job of blocking that, but I'm not sure he's going to hit that one. Swung and missed. Throw an off-speed pitch down and away in the dirt. I'd like to see that about 3 more times. See if he hits it. Emmett's going to be on his toes here. And the 1-2 pitch, taken just a bit outside. It's going to run to 2-2. He's choked up a little bit. I've seen that more this year than in the past. I feel like kids have all wanted to hit the long ball. The 2-2 pitch is on the way, and it's going to be a swing and a miss. See if we can.
Emmett comes up throwing right here. I know we want to throw it in the left field, but his shoulders are pretty square to the plate. He makes a good solid throw. There's no way he's getting back.
There's 2 outs now with the runner at third. See if we
Especially
can
with the open window here that we have with a lefty. Let's see how that goes.
See if we can hold their runner at third like they did us in the last inning. And the first pitch is swung on and missed. This is Cole Evans. I don't know. I just assumed let's get the batter.
Yeah.
I just think too many things are going to happen. I think more negative things will happen if we try to get it. Let's just see if we can get the hitter. It's an 0-1 pitch coming. It's going to be swung. That ball is drilled to left field. That ball's got a chance. And it's high off the wall. It's going to be an RBI stand-up double. And that ball was, a foot from going out?
Yep, I thought it was out.
I mean, it hit. That looked like his harder hit ball than the home run. It was a foot from the top of the fence.
The pitcher, Roman Minke.
It's going to make it 6-1 now.
I think the last 2 innings we've had 2 outs, and they've scored a run on both of them.
Well, the first inning, the big kid had the
Was it 2 outs?
That was with 2 outs.
Yeah.
It was 1-1. We got that hit. It's going to be 6-1 now with Rogersville leading and man at second. That ball was hit very well. And the 1-0 pitch. Called the strike.
Yeah.
He's called a couple of those.
Yeah, that's a questionable call right there. I mean, we'll take it. We'll take it. That's hard to hit for anybody in the other batter's box.
They're going to review it like they do in Major League.
If they reviewed it, it would be a ball.
Do they have that in college?
They do not.
Next pitch is going to be fly down the right field line. That's going to be trouble, and that ball's going to drop. That's going to be in no man's lane. That's going to be a double. It's going to make it 7-1. That's just a tough break there for Grady. He just stuck his bat out, and it kind of landed in between our first baseman, second baseman, and right fielder, and landed 5 feet foul. Not a lot you can do about it. It's going to be 7-1, though.
Man, I don't think anybody could have got to that, no matter what they did.
Nothing to do about it. Baseball's weird. We've got looks like Evan Berger warming up in the bullpen. He's warming up a little bit more quickly now. Looks like he's gearing up. This very well could be his last batter if he gets on. This one hit deep. This kid hit a deep ball to right field his last at bat. This is Zach Watts, the right fielder. Roger leads this one 7-1 here. We're just in bottom of the third. You can look at it two ways. A lot of time to come back and win, but there's also a lot more time for them to score a few more. So we need to get out of this.
Yes, we do.
My goodness. Well, it's going to be a pitch inside called for a strike. 0-2. He's starting to open up that zone a little bit, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
And Emmett is set up quite a bit outside. The 0-2 pitch is on the way, and it's swung on and missed. Rogersville ends up with 2 more runs. They lead the Eagles after 3 innings, 7-1. All right, here we go to the top of the fourth with Rogersville leading the Eagles 7-1. We've got the cleanup hitter Cameron Hole. Let's go say in the 4-hole. Cameron Miller, who hits in the 4-hole, followed by Grady Open, Miller McCoy, and hopefully in the first pitch hits him right in the
old backside,
the old buttocks. I was going to say it's a good place to get hit if you're going to get hit, but it's really a good place to get hit. That's going to be sore.
Well, it's definitely got the most meat on it than anywhere else.
Well, I have a lot of meat right now. That's for sure. Well, that's a start. It's going to bring in Grady Oaf now with the man at first and no outs, and McCamb's wanting to walk that off a little bit. He's kind of stretching. I wouldn't have even felt it.
Nah.
I'm still in my bulk mode. I'll let you know when I'm out of my bulk mode.
It's a process.
Yeah. It's time. I need to get it in gear. All right, here we go. The first pitch to Grady Oaf is going to be swung on.
That's going to get through.
It's going to be a base hit right up the middle. That's going to be first and second now with no outs. So we've got 2 pitches, and now it's first and second, no outs.
All right, it's a good time to bunt right here.
We said all the time. We said all the time, though. You know, they have a 7-1 lead. What's the pitcher do? First, he hits it.
Yep.
You
got to throw strikes right there.
You got those strikes. If we find holes and they get hit, so be it. But brings in Miller McCoy now with no outs, first and second here. He's looking at Coach Hughes for the sign. We're down 7-1.
Got to get this ball on the ground somewhere.
And the first pitch, he's going to bunt. It's squared. It's a beauty back to the pitcher. Pitcher's going to throw to first base, and he throws it away. That's going to score 1 run. Grady Oaf is going to end up at third. We're going to end up with first and third now. no outs. We say it all the time, put it in play. They could score that one either way.
Yeah, either way, you got the job done. It does not matter.
Absolutely. No doubt. Now we got first and third one with no outs, and we got Rowan Johnson. It's just 7-2 here. Still a lot of time left. We're just in the top of the fourth inning. Well, I tell you what, Rowan is definitely capable of losing one. I'd like to see him put one up in right center and see how far it goes. See if the Eagles do any running here. And the first pitch is taken outside. We've got Miller McCoy now at first, Grady Oaf at third, Rowan Johnson batting. Rogersville leads this game 7-2 in the top of the fourth, but there's nobody out. And in this park, I can guarantee it, no lead is safe. And the next pitch is taken down for a ball. It's going to be 2 balls and no strikes now.
Miller needs to shorten up his lead over there. I'm just going to let you know.
Is this coming from Dad?
This is definitely coming from Dad. Catcher's got a pretty good arm. Got an open window with the righty.
And the pitcher comes set for a long time, and the pitch is coming. It's going to be a curveball for a strike, and just got back to first. You called it. Catcher about threw behind him and got him. That was a 2-0 curveball for a strike. He's not afraid to throw it, is he? I'm not sure he doesn't throw that more for a strike than his fastball. It's going to be 2 ball, 1 strike now. And you called it. He back got him at first, didn't he? He's got a good-sized lead over there. Pitcher is set, and these pitches on the way, and it's going to be popped up. It's going to be a second baseman, right fielder converging, and the right fielder makes the catch, and we're going to tag, and we are going to stop and go back to third. I'm a little surprised he didn't go on.
Yeah, I think he should have probably went on right there.
One is just the way he caught it. He did not catch that.
Yeah, he wasn't behind it. He wasn't moving forward.
No. He was behind it. I don't know if Grady just didn't have a good field, but either way, we got first and third now with 1 out. We've been in this position a few times already this game and haven't been able to tack on any more runs. We need a ball in play here by Emmett with Zane Stewart on deck.
Probably need to get Miller moving right here. If he gets thrown out, we need to score on a throw down.
I agree. But you're right. Catcher's got a good arm. And the first pitch to Emmett is going to be a bunt, but he pulls it back and is taken for a ball. I'm fine with the bunt too. We've seen, how many times have we seen us bunt and the ball's thrown away or dropped or whatever? And the 1-0 pitch he squares around the bunt and he lets that one go for a ball. That would look like a pretty good pitch to me. I don't know if the catcher jumped up and got in the umpire's way.
I think he's probably got in his way.
It's going to be 2 balls, no strikes now. Be curious to see if he makes him take a strike. What do you think? See if he squares around. Pitcher set. And he squares again, and it's taken outside for a ball. It's going to run the count now to 3 balls and no strikes. And if I'm Rogersville, this just drives me crazy. You're down at the 8-hole hitter. You've got a 5-run lead, and down 3-0, you just got those strikes. Well, I don't care where you're at in the lineup, really, with a 5-run lead. 3-0 pitch. He's already squaring around. I assume he's going to pull back, and he does, and takes a strike down central, 3-1.
I'm not against putting one down right here. Get a safety squeeze going. You get the lead over here with the third baseman pulled up. You can come all the way to him. There's shortstop's going to cover second base.
Look where he's standing.
Yeah, I'd walk all the way up to him.
He's 10 feet in front of third and coming in hard, and he is going to bunt, and he bunts a absolute beauty. He's going to come home, and he is going to be safe.
It was a good slide.
It was a good slide. He must have. Catcher's not really arguing.
Well, it didn't look real happy.
Honestly, I thought he was going to be out. I think that was a really good slide.
Yep.
Hey, really
you know what? I'd just bunt again.
Well, I kind of agree with you.
Yep, we get it down third base line right here.
And they're going to
make that third baseman make a play.
Coach is going to the mound to talk this one over. But, yeah, let's see. It was first and third there on a 3-1 pitch, and he got the bunt down. Pitcher made a good play, made a pretty good throw. I think just a better slide than anything else. But I thought he was going to call him out, to be honest with you. It's going to be 7-3 now. Nixa still has the first and third, 1 out.
Think about this. So you lay a bunt down, you move the runners. It's goes against your batting average. You hit a deep ball to right field, caught. It doesn't go against your batting average.
Sack fly.
Yep.
Yeah.
So why is that? You're doing the same thing.
It's not all the time. Not all. I mean, if you sack bunt, they can consider. They do not have to count. Like, remember back when pitchers used to bat National League?
Yeah, they do that all the time.
Yeah, they just get. Yeah, it doesn't go. But I agree.
Or even a ground ball to second base, and you got a guy
Absolutely.
on second.
I agree with what you're saying, though. So we've got first and second now. Zane Stewart's up. He had a base hit his first time up. And like I said, there's a ton of time left in this game. This park is not very big. And look at that flag. It's blown straight out.
It gets wrapped around a couple times more.
Yeah. And the first pitch to Zane Stewart, first and second, is on the way.
There we
It's
go.
going to get away from the catcher. That's going to end up with second and third now with just the one out. Now let me ask you this:
Even a better time to bunt right here.
Yeah.
Hey, you get a safety squeeze on.
Well, they were expecting it. Did you see where look where the first first baseman is.
I think after a mound visit, you got to have something happen. You got to manufacture something.
Are you a proponent of the pitcher here going off the stretch or wind up?
Oh, definitely a stretch.
Or do you-
Just for
or-
the simple fact of a safety squeeze right here.
And
A squeeze.
the 1-0 pitch is going to be fouled.
You have a squeeze and you are going from the windup, the guy is almost home.
Yeah, I don't know. He's going off the windup. I think some people just leave it up to the pitcher to see what maybe they're more comfortable with. But I agree with what you're saying. If he gets any bunt down, he's scoring easy. The 1-1 pitch out of the windup is going to be
that was a
just
pretty good pitch
inside
right
for
there.
a ball. I almost think it fooled the umpire. I think he gave up on it.
That was about the same pitch they rung up Adam
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Zane is up on that plate for sure. And he's out of the windup. And here's the 2-1 pitch. It's going to be swung on,
That's gonna
grounded
do
to
a
the
job.
shortstop. And
Oh, that was not good base running right there.
Oh, my goodness, we get a break. Well,
Rule of thumb right there. Anything
So-
in front of you, you do not run.
so we score a run there. We run from second. He would have been out by about 15 to 20 feet, but the shortstop hit him right in the middle of the back. So now we've got first and third with one out. Still batting here 7-4.
Also teach a runner to run at the glove. That way that kind of thing happens right there.
Absolutely. Yeah, he hit him right in the middle of the back. I mean, he would have been out by
Yeah, he would
20
have been out.
feet. So now we got first and third. It's now 7-4. We've
Well,
scored
we got some
three.
speed on first here, too. I think it's a good time to start moving.
Kind of like what you said about Bunn. We've not hit many balls hard this inning. First pitch is taken way outside to Wyatt Francis. We need at least tack on one more with that guy at third. Got Adam on deck. Got the right guys up there to do some damage here. Ball in right center gap or left center gap may score two.
Right down the line and right would be okay with me.
The 1-0 pitch is going to be swung on. Fly to left
Should
field.
score a run.
That's going to score a run. He tacks from third, and he is going to score standing up. That's going to make it 7-5. Now that is a productive at bat.
Yep, for sure.
And you give Adam a chance here with 2 outs and a man on base. It's going to be 7-5 now. We've put up 4. Adam easily could tie the game with one pitch or one swing. Now the first pitch to McKnight. Swung on.
He was thinking the same thing you were.
I like it.
Like you said, though, I don't think he's going to get a fastball.
I would not take that chance. I'd take my chance throwing that thing outside, off-speed pitches. If you walk him, you walk him. And he is set way up outside. And the 0-1 pitch gets away from him. And that's going to move a runner up to second base, which is Zane Stewart. He was set up about 8 inches outside on that one, and he missed it by about 20 inches.
Yep. I feel like he's going to try to do the same pitch he did before inside to Adam, and Adam's going to.
By the way, can we send him to first base like we did in Major League Baseball if you want to intentionally walk him?
Yeah, you don't have
can,
to throw
can't
for
you?
it. You don't have to throw
Yeah,
it for
That's
anymore.
what I thought. Look where he's set up. Next pitch is going to be lined
That's
to
going
right
to get
field.
down.
That ball
That's
is
out of here.
That ball's
Oh!
gone. That's gone. That ball. That ball
squeaked
was
out, but it was a good piece of
it
hitting.
was
right there.
a squeaker. That ball was pitched on the outer half of the plate. That ball didn't get 20 feet in the air, and that's going to make it 7-7. Like I just said, he's got a chance to tie the game. It's unbelievable how fast this game has turned, isn't it? That's
Yes,
6 runs this inning.
Yep.
That's a pitch that I'm not sure we've seen Adam hit a lot. That outer
Mm-hmm.
half, But that
I
shows
couldn't
him.
tell if it was off speed or not, but he stayed on it.
But that shows him he doesn't have to
Yep.
pull it. I mean,
Yep.
he can. But we got pitchy change here in the top of the fourth inning. We'll be back in 1 minute, 7-7. Still batting in the top of the fourth inning. Eagles have scored 6 runs already to tie this game up 7-7. Brings in Wyatt Mabe with 2 outs and nobody on. They have a lefty coming into pitch now. Last name is Britton. And the first pitch is thrown about 65 mile an hour on the outer half for a strike.
I have a feeling that's what we're going to see all day.
He may be a soft tossing lefty. Next pitch is, he threw that one a little harder. Next pitch is swung on and missed for a strike. There's no balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch is going to be taken in the dirt for a ball, and it goes right to Cameron Miller in the out deck circle. You couldn't have thrown it any better.
See a seasoned umpire kind of walking out there to make sure the catcher gets a little bit of time after getting drilled.
Yeah, you got drilled all right. And the 1-2 pitch is on the way, and it's going to be lifted into left center. See if the left fielder can get there, and he makes a good play.
That was a good play.
Eagles score 6 runs after 3.5 innings, 7-7.
Shortstop, Jack Sutherland.
Here we go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Sorry, the bottom of the fourth inning. Rogersville leads 77. It's still 77. The first pitch is taken for a strike.
And the next pitch is going to be taken low for a ball. It's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike. Bruder is the new pitcher for the Eagles. And the 1-1 pitch is taken inside. Eagles scored 6 in the top of the fourth inning to make this game 7-7. This field has been known to give up a lot of runs. Winds usually blows out like it is today, and if you get it up in right field, it's probably going to go. Next pitch is taken down for a ball. It's going to run it to 3-1. And then the next pitch is taken low. Rogersville gets a leadoff walk here. We've got a mound visit by the coach, and he looks down at the bullpen and says, speed it up. And looks like maybe Kerber's down there warming up. Like I said earlier, the Eagles were down 7-1 going to the top of the fourth, put up a 6th spot, highlighted by a 2-run homer from Adam McKnight to make it 7-7. But Rogersville comes right back and gets a leadoff walk. And the first pitch, as Bruder comes set, is on the way. It's going to be taken outside for a ball. Really struggling with his command. Everything's up, having trouble getting the ball down for a strike. After a big inning for the Eagles, need a shutdown inning here. Get back in there, bat with a 7-7 score. Next pitch is going to be right in the middle of his back. It's going to give Rogersville 2 on and no outs, and have not put the ball in play yet. The coach is looking down at the bullpen, seeing if Kerber is ready to go. And we're going to have a pitching change from Coach Hughes. And we will be back in 1 minute. bring in Braden Kerber. And the first pitch is going to be grounded to second. And that's going to be a double. Braden Kerber comes in on the first pitch. Got a ground ball to Miller McCoy, who throws to Cameron Miller and on to first for a double play. One pitch, 2 outs. So now Rogersville has a man at third with 2 outs in a 7-7 game. Boy, that was a big pitch by Kerber to pick up Bruder there. See if we could finish off the inning.
It's kind of been our Achilles heel today, getting 2 outs and then not being able to get that last out. That's a good framing right there, wasn't it?
Rowan Johnson has now went into the catcher spot. The first pitch.
Grady went to first, yep.
Mm-hmm. First pitch is a strike. And the next pitch is going to be swung on, grounded right to Grady Oaf, who gets it, touches
Very
first.
Good.
And at the end of 4 innings, it is tied 7-7. Going to the top of the 5th here, Eagles are tied 7-7 here in the top of the 5th with Cameron Miller leading off. And Cow update, it's on the move. Her tail's been straight out, but now we have a dog, a coyote, a wolf, a dingo. There's something out to run around with it. We can't figure out what it is. We have all kinds of excitement out here at Rogersville. Next pitch is taken in the dirt for a ball. I think it's just a dog. There it goes. But I don't know. There's no telling. What do you think it is? It's got to be a dog.
Yeah, it's probably a dog. It's not messing with the cow, which I think it would if it was standing right there.
Oh, we got another dog. There's a white one over here now.
White coyote?
White coyote.
Oh, there is a dog right there.
Next pitch is taken for a strike. So we 2 balls and 1 strike.
It'd be the best life as a dog, wouldn't it? Being on a farm.
You don't have a care in the world. They eat, sleep, and go to the bathroom. That's all they do. Next pitch is ground to the shortstop. It's going to be a put out at first, 6-3. 1 up, 1 down. Brings in Grady Oaf with 1 out, followed by Miller McCoy.
Now batting, Grady Oaf.
Grady had a base hit his last time up to kind of spark their 6-run inning. Eagles. It's funny, the box or the scoreboard up there looks like I don't know, jackpot numbers or something. 1006 4120 700 700. I'm assuming you've never won the jackpot because you probably wouldn't be here.
I would not be here. Well, I can't say that. You know, with our beloved fans, I'd probably show up just for them.
That's true. Fans would be devastated. You could do it. Hell, that's true.
I'd find a way to do it.
Yeah.
Remotely.
Well, like we could do it from a helicopter.
There you
You'd have
go.
so much
There
money.
you go.
No balls and 2 strikes to Grady. Next pitch is going to be swung on. Popped up to center field, and he is underneath it, and that's going to be 2 outs. If you hit the lottery, the big one, what is one thing that you're like, I'm going to splurge and do this? What would it be?
I'd say, what, quit my job?
Well, okay, that's a given. First pitch of Miller McCoy is going to be hit down the left field line. That's going to get down for a base hit.
Oh, we're going to it here.
And he is going to end up at second base. Did he throw his hat off, or did it
I
just
think it came off with the wind.
ended up? Well, that's why you run hard out of the batter's box. He rounded it hard, and he kind of bobbled it, and now he's at second. I think I would buy a sports team. Like if I had like $1 billion, I think I'd go like buy the Chiefs.
That would be awesome. Yes.
You don't have a boss. You're the
Yep.
boss.
Yep.
There's no one above you. You
Well,
just-
your fans when they try to
what? Like to try to what?
get
I
you
mean,
out. I don't
Okay,
know.
well, how are they going to get you out? You own the team.
Well, you take off all the rest of the owners, I guess. I don't know. That's the only way to get out, isn't it? If they vote you out.
I mean, Jerry Jones is still there, and that cow's doubled over.
That's a
Now,
good
you
point.
tell me, you look at her, and you tell me,
Yep. Either constipated or having a baby. I think you never know. He
I'll
could have gotten
tell
some
you,
acorns.
it's one. It's one of the two. Or look at her tail. This is amazing. Catcher's out talking to the pitcher, and we've got dogs.
Could be some peach trees over there. You don't know.
Got dingoes running around. they're still out there. Oh, Rowan Johnson comes back into the batter's box. 0-1 pitch with Miller McCoy on second base. The potential 8th run of the game. And the pitch is on the way. It's going to be a curveball for a strike. It's going to run at 0-2. And the right fielder swung way over to the right side. There is a massive hole in right center. To me, that tells me this pitch is going away. Yep, and he's setting up way away.
Yeah, he's in the other batter's box.
Look, we're at right field.
Oh.
Next pitch is going to be swung on and missed. That's going to end the top half of the inning. Going to the bottom of the 5th. It's 7-7. Going to the bottom of the 5th inning now. It is tied 7-7. Leading off is Nate Aikens for the Rogersville Wildcats. Braden Kerber came in and did a fantastic job last inning. And as soon as I say that, he hits the batter on the first pitch. But He came in with first and second, nobody out, and first pitch got a ground ball double play, and then followed it up with the ground ball to first base and got out of it. But now he likes to make a little trouble for himself. It brings in Clayton Phillips. He had the 2 RBI double in the first inning. And the first, the kid got hit is putting on all his gear, his sliding glove, his sweatbands. I'm telling you, one of these days, a first base coach is going to walk out there with a bucket and just throw it all in there. And the first pitch to Clayton is just outside for a ball. I got a text that said to tell you that the Royals won 3-1 as if anyone cares that's listening. Do you even care if the Royals won?
Oh, they beat the Twins. That's nice. Yes.
Vaunted Twins. What a great win.
Hey, it's on our road to the Central right here. Well, they had a tough one, Saturday night against the Braves.
Next pitch, just inside for a ball to run the count to 2-0. He would have a hard time getting to that ball, by the way. The way he leans out over the plate.
Yeah, hunches over.
Yeah, I think he's just going to jam him. He's going to roll one over, but you're taking that chance to leave it over the middle of the plate because he can flat out hit it a long ways. The 2-0 pitch is on the way, and it's going to be swung on and missed, and he did not get cheated.
Was that an off-speed pitch?
I don't know. He was way out in front of that.
Yeah, he was.
But that was a really good 2-0 pitch.
Lead us the ground ball right here.
Larry Phillips texts me and says that he cares about the Royals.
Thank you, Larry.
I didn't know I thought you were the only one.
No.
The 2-1 pitch time is called.
That might have been a pitch clock violation right there.
See, what I don't understand is, so they call out the numbers, 5, 2, 1, whatever. The kid batting has his sweatband in his pocket. He has to get it out to look at it. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on. That's going to be a base hit up the middle. That's going to go to right center, and he's going to hold up at second base. It's going to be first and second now with nobody out. That brings in Cole Evans. We're going to have a pinch runner. And that's going to be Mayfield.
So we're going to lay one down right here. We're going to see how we defend this.
This is a 7-hole.
Bring Grady up.
Yeah, you think he's going to be bunting. Grady's way
so.
back right now. There they come. Here comes Grady at first and Maeve at third. They're both
coming.
There they come. They're both, him and Maeve at third, are both in on the grass.
Get this up in the air somewhere. That would be
first
nice.
and second, no out. And he's going to bunt. He's going to get down at beauty if it stays fair, and it just goes foul. That would have been a problem if that stays fair. That was a good attempt, but it just rolled foul. Grady made a smart decision there by letting that ball roll foul. So it's going to be first and second now with an 0-1 pitch and nobody out, and you got to think he's bunting again. He looked like he had a clue on that bunt. That was interesting. We'll see what happens again here.
Well, I think he needs to go away with this one, make him reach a little bit. That was a little bit more inside.
Kerber's looking in for the sign. Looks at first and comes set. And the 0-1 pitch is on the way. It's going to be taken way outside for a ball. He was not bunting that time.
Didn't look like it.
See, he pulls his sweatband out of his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder why they don't just wear it.
Might be too big. I don't know.
Well, but it's interesting.
Usually they do. You can't put it on your belt anymore, I don't think.
Usually you do wear it. It's on your wrist that I've seen. I don't think I've seen that a lot. Interesting. Runs a count to 1-1 now. Kerber looks in, gets his sign, and comes set. And the 1-1 pitch is going to be swung on and missed. I'm shocked he's not bunting again.
Yeah, I am too.
Now, if you're the batter, you got to be thinking you got to put the ball in play. And for Kerber, we're thinking, how about a ground ball at somebody?
Ground ball to third would be nice right here.
How about right on third?
5-3.
Kerber set, and the 1-2 pitch is on the way. Swung on and missed.
I'll take a strikeout, too. We'll get his ground ball.
Kerber,
right
a little bit of motion on that one.
Yep.
I don't know if you saw kind of a head nod, almost a little bit of a scream for him.
I think that's the most I've ever seen him talk right there.
he is a great kid. He's a quiet kid for sure. Now there's one out. The guys at first and second.
This kid been hitting the whole time.
He's not in. I don't know if he pinch hit last time or went in for somebody.
No,
He's not in the original.
He's the pitcher.
I bet you're right. Yeah, you are right. Yep, this is Britton. Let's see what he does here on the 1-0 pitch. Kerber set. Here it is. He swung on and missed. He was quite a bit behind that one. I'm shocked the last kid didn't bunt again.
Oh, yeah, I think
I'm a little surprised by that.
Missed opportunity right there to get 2 runners in scoring position.
He looked like a pretty good bunter, too. And the 1-1 pitch with 1 out. Rogersville has first and second. Here's the pitch, and it's high for a ball, 2-1. I think we ought to make him put the ball in play. He may prove me wrong and hit a home run, but I don't know how much he bats, if he does a lot or not. But and the 2-1 pitch is on the way, and it's going to be outside for a ball. It's going to be 3-1. Got to throw a strike here.
Got to come all the way back.
As a hitter, you got to be looking green light right here. McKnight in center field is swung way around to the right, and Francis is about 3 steps from the warning track. 3-1 pitch is on the way, and it's going to be fouled out of play. I mean, Francis is...
Yeah, he's pinned up against the fence almost.
And then Stewart left, he's about 30 feet in closer, and Adam is way around to the right side. Now he's kind of moving back to center field. I think he's just pacing, actually. It's now 3 balls, 2 strikes. I wouldn't think they would start the runners here, especially with the lefty up there.
No.
Wouldn't think so. 3-2 pitch with 1 out, first and second, and it's on the way. It's going to be swung on, fouled out of play. Let's think about baseball. You know, there's a lot of standing around. You can get to pacing, and you got it. Trying to stay focused sometimes can be hard.
It can. You know, you teach little guys that you got to play the game within a game. You're playing a game within, against yourself on knowing what to do when the ball gets hit to you, and the boredom game.
Well, if you watch Adam, he's like the caged animal. Look at where he is. He's in left center. Now he's moved to the left. Now he's moved a little bit to the left center. He's moved 50 feet. 3-2 pitch is on the way. It's going to be swung on. That's going to be a base hit to right field, and they're going to try to score him from third, and he is going to score, and that's going to make it first and third now with 1 out. That was a pretty good piece of hit, and he didn't really do much. Didn't do much with it, really. He just kind of went with it and stuck his bat out and put it in play. That makes it an 8-7 lead for Rogersville, and they still have first and third 1 out. And we're going to have a courtesy runner. It's going to be number 25, Felton. Rogersville is definitely in a good run right now with their sports. I mean, girls basketball team is really good this year. The boys obviously won a state title. Their baseball team's good every year, and the volleyball team I know was good. And
football had a pretty good
football
year too,
was maybe 8-3, something like that. 8-3, 7-3, something like that. But
all right, how do you play this first and third right here?
Well, I'd be curious to see what they do here. They got first and third with 1 out.
We've got the arm to throw him out.
And that's going to be popped down left field line. That ball is just going to go foul. Did you see where Mabe was when that ball was? He was assuming he was bunting. He comes sprinting.
Did he? I did not see that.
I think his life flashed before his eyes because he hit it right over his head.
I think we got good arms behind the plate and at shortstop right here. I think we can throw it all the way through.
How would you like to have been a third baseman back when McGuire and Sosa and those guys were all juiced? And
also known as a left fielder. Because that's where I'd have been playing.
Yes. Yeah. The 0-1 pitch is on the way. It's going to be inside. But can you imagine them saying, hey, bring the infield in?
No, not a chance.
And you've got Bonds and Sosa, McGuire. These guys are all juiced up. I think I'd tell a coach, no, I'm not doing it.
It's nowhere in my contract says I got to charge it.
Take me out if you want. The 1-1 pitch swung on, fouled out of play. I think we should have a league, like a juiced league. They can juice as much as they want. I mean, not Major League Baseball, but something just for entertainment. I mean, they could have a syringe in their arm and they go bat for all I care. They're on deck injecting each other. Got 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Rogersville first and third, and that's going to be lined into left field for a base hit, and that's going to score another run. That's a really good piece of hitting.
Yep, it was.
That was not a bad pitch. It was kind of down and in, and he just kind of inside out of that one to the left field for a base hit. That's going to make it 9-7 now. They still have just 1 out in first and second.
Shortstop, Jack Sutherland.
That brings it back to the top of the order. Shortstop Jack Sutherland. It's kind of what we've done to teams all year right there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, good 2-strike hitting, just putting the ball in play.
Adam McKnight update. He's now back into right center field. And the pitch is inside for a ball. Did you say softball does or doesn't have turf?
They do not.
Do not.
So that's why those pegs are in there.
Next pitch is going to be lined into center field, and it's going to be caught by Adam, and he is going to get doubled off at second base. That was a do or die. If he misses that ball goes to
he played that pretty well.
He did. That ball probably goes to the fence, and it's going to maybe be an inside the park home run, but ends up being a double play. And I'm not sure why Coach Lettle's going out to talk unless he wants to ask if it bounced, but it definitely did not bounce.
Saying he trapped it.
Yeah, he definitely did not. He definitely caught it. I think he knows that.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, at the end of 5, it's Rogersville 9-7. Here we go to the top of the 6th inning with Rogersville leading 9-7. We've got Emmett Gray, Zane Stewart, White Francis up. He one gets on. Adam McKnight, first pitch is taken low for a ball. I wish we could show you our cow, but I think it's going to happen before this game's over. We can't get over to it. It's going to happen. I know everybody's more really wanting to know.
Pregnant with anticipation.
Yep. It's like FFA up here. It's play-by-play FFA. Can you imagine?
That'd be awesome.
You watch a cow, like at the fair, they have that cow just in there trying to give birth while everyone watches it eating a corn dog. 2-0 pitch is going to be lined into center field for a base hit.
He's had 2 good hits today. Oh, that's Emmett, isn't it? That was a good piece of hitting.
That was Emmett.
I'm sorry, I thought that was Stewart.
It's going to bring in Zane Stewart.
Zane had one just like that 2 innings before.
He did. And that's big. Got Stewart up here, followed by Francis and Adam.
We got some speed.
Got some speed and some pop coming up.
Yep, got good time to bunt right here. Got a pinch runner.
We do have a pinch runner, and I can't tell who it is yet, or I'd tell you. Maybe Austin. Is that
15, yeah.
It's Austin White pinch hitting for Emmett Gray. Let's see what we do. Our third baseman is
Got to be
playing.
smart here. The catcher has a good arm. We don't need to throw behind him.
Third
Got a
baseman's
lefty.
expecting a bunt. First pitch is swung on a missed, a big sweeping curveball. Austin's got a pretty short lead, which we got to be pretty conservative here. His run technically don't mean anything. The 0-1 pitch is on the way. It's going to be another curveball for a strike 2. Now the third baseman moves back. Everybody else is playing pretty well straight up. And the 0-2 pitch, right fielder scooting way over to the right side. It's going to be a ground ball up the middle. It's going to be the shortstop gets it, throws to second, throws to first. He's going to be safe at first.
Yeah.
Shortstop should have taken that one on his own.
Yeah, maybe he would have taken it on his own. It definitely would have been out.
He's about 2 feet from – the coach is telling him that right now. He was about 2 feet from the bag. I have no idea why he flipped it to the second baseman, but it cost him a double play. Good hustle by Stewart to stay out of the double play. It's going to be guy at first now with just one out. Bring up Wyatt Francis, followed by Adam McKnight. Need to get Adam up here with guys on base. Yeah, that should have been too. Not sure why he flipped it. Maybe he didn't realize how close he was.
Yeah, I think he was coming in because the ball wasn't hit very hard. He didn't think he could get back.
First pitch to Wyatt's going to be taken for a strike. Boy, he needs to take that one to the left side. He's not throwing very hard. He lives away. He does not throw very many balls on the inner half. And he's set up out again. He's going to throw to first. Nothing doing there. Catcher's really
called it a balk.
Called a balk.
Not sure what he did.
I'm going to be honest. I turned my head.
I did too. Yeah,
Coach Ledless.
Well, we're going to get
Coach
an
Ledl
explanation here.
is coming out and he says, "What did he do?" And the umpire is awkwardly demonstrating what he did.
Saying he broke the 45.
And now Coach Ledl is kind of standing there perplexed. The umpire behind home is ready to go. He's not moved. And there's no one.
Have you ever seen a coach come out and the umpire be like, you know what?
You're right.
You're right.
I changed my mind.
Yep, changed my mind.
Now, I've
You
seen it.
bring up a good point.
You say that, though, that sometimes they'll get together and maybe overturn something.
Sure.
Kind of like McKnight when he got hit on the wrist.
Yeah, they did come together. Yep.
Yeah. And the 0-1 pitch now. He set up a little more inside this time. Nope, step goes back outside again and is taken outside. This pitcher does not want to come in. I mean, everything he throws is away.
With the lefty, I am really surprised he doesn't start it right at him.
I think he knows he doesn't throw real hard,
Yep.
and he's a little worried at giving up the long ball. It's 1-1 strike now with Austin White at second base. And the pitch is going to be bounced up the middle. That's going to be a tough play for the shortstop. He gets to it and throws to first for the out. It's going to be 2 outs now with McKnight coming up.
Nice to get a run right here for sure. Going into the bottom of the 6th.
Adam McKnight.
I'm not saying you do this because Adam's just a tying run. But as hot as he is, I wonder if there's any part of him that says, let's just put him on and take our chance with anybody else.
I don't know if you walk him to get to what? Who is that?
It's Mabe.
Mabe.
I wouldn't do it just for a simple fact. The worst he could do is tie it.
Yep.
If you walk him,
Yep.
next guy hits one over the fence, you're down. But he was down there walking around. He's pacing like a tiger in a cage. He can't sit still. I think I would stay away. But they did that last time. He hit it over the right field wall. It's going to be a ground ball right at the shortstop. He hit it hard, but right at him, and that's going to be a 6. He dropped the ball. He dropped it.
No, not going to change his mind.
Now
again,
Coach
I guarantee
Ledl
it.
is wanting to know if it was on the.
There's no exchange.
He did
there.
not
He lived
catch
his
the.
glove up. No.
He did not catch the ball. Coach Ledl is now going to come back and talk to his favorite umpire again. He just dropped it.
He did.
I mean, I don't know what else to. I mean, he could be mad at the umpire, but that's a ball that should just be caught.
I don't think you're talking the exchange here. Another hand didn't come back down. He
He's going to
extended
go.
his arm and lifted it up.
The umpire is going to go the other umpire, and he's going to talk. Say, "What'd you see?"
I saw
He'll say, "I don't know. I'll make this call. You make the call. This is on you, big guy." But of course, they changed nothing. It's like, I'm not putting my name on that one.
No.
Well, that's going to give us a gifted run there. It's 9-8 as our cow paces the fence. She's really moving now. It's going to happen before this game's over. I'm kind of excited. We got so much action going on. She's under the tree by herself. It's now 9-8. 9-8 with Mabe up. 2 outs. Adam at first after the error. He stays away, this pitcher. He just
he
does
does.
not want to bring it in.
Yep.
The natives are restless. You can some of the Rogersville fans aren't thrilled.
Well, umpire's strike zone has moved around a little bit. Sometimes he gives you the 3 feet in, outside. Sometimes he doesn't.
3 feet?
It's quite a bit.
There's a big sweeping curveball for a strike. That's a good take by Wyatt there.
That's a
unless
tough
you're
one.
looking for it.
Yep, that's a tough one. You're gonna roll over that sucker.
3 feet. I mean, man, really?
It's a long way.
It's the whole batter's box. The 1-1 pitch is on the way, and it's another curveball. It's going to be lifted to left field. Left fielder is under that, and he makes the catch at the end of 5.5 innings. Rogersville leads Nixa 9-8. All right, here we go to the bottom of the 6th. Rogersville leads Nixa 9-8. Henry Hesh is a new pitcher for the Eagles. See if we can't get a 1-2-3 inning. First pitch is going to be just foul down the left field line. We got a wasp trying to get in here, don't we?
Yeah. Is it in here?
It came in earlier, then it went right back out. It don't look like it's in there. My wife is hands down the most terrified human you've ever seen of a wasp. It's like a king cobra's on her, wrapped around her neck. I don't understand. But snakes don't bother her as much as they do me. The 0-1 pitch swung on. It's going to be grounded to Cameron at shortstop. He's going to throw to first for the 6-3 putout. Well, that was a lot closer than what I thought. Yeah. Just for the record, we have a cow in the – or no, we have a truck driving in the field. You mark my words. He's going to go check on that cow. You watch. He's driving the fence line. He's going to go check on this cow. I guarantee you she's going to have a calf. See? He's headed right at her, isn't he?
Do you think the dogs told him?
The dingo. First pitch to the next batter. Swung on, hit deep to left field. That ball's got a chance, and it is gone. That's going to make it a 10-8 Rogersville lead, and that was a no-doubter. It didn't matter if that was left field or right field. It's going to make it 10-8 Rogersville. We need to hold this lead here. We still got another at bat.
Now batting, Jackson first.
Well, that cow wants no part of it.
Next pitch, the next batter. That's lined into left field as well. Neither one of those two.
Good effort right there.
Great effort by Cameron Miller. He's a lot closer to catching that than I thought. She's got a calf. I told you. Look. See it on the other side of her?
Yep.
It stopped. I told you. There it is, right there.
That does not look like a newborn.
That is a absolute newborn, 100%. Why do you think he's taking him up to the barn? See it? That's well, I say newborn. I don't think in the last 30 minutes. That was probably here when we got here.
I didn't see it the whole time.
I didn't either. It was way up in that tree.
I missed my corn dog opportunity.
There's not one person here cares because it's a 10-8 game here in the 6th. But there is a calf. There's a little red calf. That's why she was off by herself. And the first pitch, the next batter is going to be down for a ball. Rogersville leads this 10-8 with a little insurance home run there and have a man at first with one out. Yeah, the old farmer's taking that truck, and he's going to move them up to the front.
Need a ground ball right here.
We need a ground ball, and that's not a ground ball, but it's going to be a fly ball right at Adam McKnight. That's a good play.
Yeah, it was. He tracked that down very well.
That ball really carried. It's going to be 2 outs now with the runner at first. The ball was hit well. He kind of came in and had to go at an angle and made a good catch. 2 outs.
Number 22, Clayton Phillips.
This kid here's had a big day.
Yeah, he
He's had a
has.
couple big hits for Rogersville, and he's looking for one more.
It's a good block. Very good block.
Honestly, I'm surprised he's sitting down in the 6 hole. That was a really good block by Rowan. And Hesch's next pitch is going to be swung on. He's way out in front of that one. Yep. There. Rogersville has 2 outs. A man at first. Hesch throws over to Oaf at first. Nothing doing there. Slides back in safely. We need to keep this at a 2-run lead. Give ourselves a chance here. Next pitch is on way and swung on. Pops straight up on the infield. And Miller McCoy calls off Grady Oaf and makes the catch. We're at the end of 6 innings. Rogersville leads this game 10-8. All right, here we go to the top of the 7th. Rogersville leads 10-8. Eagles are down to their last 3 at-bats, but have the right guys coming up here. Cameron Miller, followed by Grady Oaf and Miller McCoy. And the first pitch. The Cameron is going to be a called strike. We've talked about this a lot. I think you got to take a strike.
Yep, I think
He did. I don't know if it was called or if he just did on his own or whatever, but high school especially down more than 1 run in the last inning. The 0-1 pitch is going to be swung on, and it's going to be popped up to right field, and he's going to make the catch. It's going to be 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Yeah, that pitch just got in on him a little bit. He was looking for that pitch middle and away. And
well, I think it started there. It's that sweeping curveball that kind of came in on him.
Brings in Grady Oaf. Grady's had another good day. Next pitch is lined into center field and right at the center fielder for an out. It's going to be 2 outs. He hit that ball well.
Yeah, he did.
It's going to bring in Miller McCoy. We need a base runner here to have a chance because Rowan Johnson's on deck, and he can definitely lose one.
Miller McCoy.
They're bringing the left fielder in and moving him towards the line. The first pitch is going to be grounded to the second baseman. Gobbles it up, and he throws the first.
Oh, didn't take a pitch, did we?
And that's going to be
The ball game.
the end of the ball game. Rogersville's going to win this game 10-8, and the Eagles have their second home game tomorrow versus Webb City at 4:30. We would love to see you there, and we will talk to you tomorrow.